I'm sorry, I can press a button and turn my phone into an e-ink style e-reader with an almost month-long battery life. That is fantastic. And also, look at this, this. There's a lot to talk about. I'm actually here with TCL at IFA 2024, and I want to show you some of the best new tech. And it all kicked off at their press conference. And I was also tagging along with this guy. You may know Adam from ASBYT, but TCL made some big announcements for phone, TV, home tech, and everything in between. So then we had a little mosey over to their booth to check it out. Oh, and also look who showed up. That is David Villa. And if you know football, then you obviously already know who he is. But for everyone else, his career highlights are with Barcelona and Spain. And I reckon he's probably the only person here who could have fit this TV in his house. I mean, I'd give it a try, but I'm not sure if Mrs. Tech Chap would approve. So let's start with TVs, and here we have their flagship X11H QD Mini LED TV. So that's a quantum dot Mini LED TV. This is their premium flagship 2024 TV. We're talking over 14,000 local dimming zones, HDR peaking at 6,500 nits. They've got their advanced halo control tech to reduce bloom and haloing, their unique TSR picture chip to enhance and upscale. But I do want to focus on the dimming zones, because obviously unlike an OLED TV, which we're all familiar with, where the pixels can turn themselves on and off, a mini LED is still an LED. But the point is the actual LED lights are much, much smaller. And also now with the latest tech, we're getting thousands of dimming zones. And actually TCL put on a really interesting comparison here between a conventional TV, their tech from last year, and also now what we get in 2024. And having more zones gives you much more accurate lighting. So it can be brighter, you get better contrast, and just a nicer, cleaner image. So it's not far off OLED, but it can also be a lot cheaper, especially at larger screen sizes. And some of them can be surprisingly affordable, including TCL C7 series. This is the C755, there's also a C565, and these sit below the C8 and offer a more affordable but still premium QD Mini LED. And according to TCL, this X11H is the pinnacle of picture quality in 2024, and in person, it is very impressive. As is obviously this 115-inch monster, which is the world's largest QD Mini LED TV. Or if we're just going absolutely off the rails, then how about this 163-inch micro LED TV? This is much, much more expensive. It's more for commercial uses or people like David Villa, but this is arguably next-gen tech that hopefully over time will trickle down to me and you, but holy moly is it impressive. But wait, there's more, because TCL also unveiled their Next Frame TV, and this is where they say art meets cutting-edge technology. Its full name is the TCL A300 series Next Frame TV. It's a kind of lifestyle TV. The design has been inspired by nature with sustainability at its heart. And it offers not only a really classy design, as well as a movable floor stand. It literally has wheels, so you could potentially move this around your very fancy living room. But it also has a matte screen, which is perfect for displaying artwork. So instead of having a black void in the corner of your room when you're not using it, you can display some lovely art, or even create AI art. And specifically, the A300 Pro model has audio by Bang & Olufsen. And in fact, this year, TCL were highlighting their new close collaboration with B&O, bringing both hardware and software improvements for the sound to give you a proper theatre experience. But next up, we have to talk about this phone, and also this tablet, because they both share this brand new Next Paper Key, which is literally a button, well, a slider, that transforms the regular color screen to an e-ink-like reader. It is obviously still an IPS LED display, so it's not e-ink, but it cuts out blue lights, it's much more comfortable, especially for reading, and what I particularly love is that it's designed for switching off. You switch on to switch off, like a digital detox. They basically let you choose a handful of apps that it can run, and everything else just gets hidden away, so you can focus on relaxing or reading. And in the e-ink max mode, it also boosts the power efficiency, so you can get up to 7 days of reading or almost a month, 26 days of standby time. So this Next Paper Key comes on the new TCL 50 Pro Next Paper and also the TCL 50 Pro Next Paper 5G, as well as this TCL Tab, which comes with fairly mid-range specs, but at €199, that's not bad at all. I tell you what, it's been a tough gig today. I actually had to sit down and have a little Counter-Strike sesh. We've got the 27 R83U and the 34 R83Q, 27 inches and 34 inches respectively, with the 34 being a curved ultra-wide. Both have over 1,000 local dimming zones, and they support up to a whopping 1,600 nits of peak HDR brightness. And again, like we're seeing with the TVs, the benefit of having this quantum dot layer on top of a mini LED panel is that we can get some incredible brightness, and then paired with a healthy amount of local dimming zones, you're getting minimal light bleed and blooming. The only problem is I am a little bit rusty at Counter-Strike, although I am better than Adam, who apparently has never played this before, and I can't believe that. We also have the Ray Neos. This is TCL's range of smart glasses, and we have the Air 2 AR glasses and also the new X2 AR glasses, which puts a full-color micro LED display in front of each eye and also has a smart translator built in with 8 different languages, so you can have a conversation with someone and you get a text translation right in front of your eyes. Incredibly difficult for me to show on camera, but very cool in person. And for watching videos and maybe even gaming, I've got the Switch hooked up here. The Air 2s are like having a big TV screen in front of your face. Honestly, I should probably make an entire video about just these glasses because they are very cool. So this is the TCL booth here, and they're showing off a ton of tech, and TCL, it turns out, make a lot of tech. So actually, let's switch gears just for a second and talk about some smart home tech. Have a look at this. This is the TCL Freshin 3.0. This is actually quite a big deal. It's a whole new generation of fresh air conditioners that comes with their new Quadrupuri filters. It's a 4-layer filtration system that actually cleans the air, filters bacteria, and refreshes your indoor air, and also reduces allergens. It also uses AI to actually make it more efficient, so it's achieved an A++ ANG rating, and it's also incredibly quiet. They've been able to make this run at just 16 decibels. That's a good 10 dB lower than rivals. The Freshin 3.0 also improves over traditional air conditioners, which can cause dry mouth and lead to poor sleep quality, by introducing fresh outdoor air into your home, which increases both oxygen and humidity levels. And so altogether, you're removing odors, you're optimizing humidity, and you're just enjoying cleaner air. And it also has a new voice-activated function. And while I don't know all that much about air conditioners, it looks pretty good as well. And we also have TCL's Breeze 2.0 air conditioners. I tell you what, in Berlin it's been about 30 degrees Celsius and there's 1,000 people here at the booth, so it got pretty hot, so I then thought I'd stick my head in a fridge to cool down a little bit. This is the TCL Free built-in fridge. The ultimate customizable, low-profile, bacteria-killing and super fresh fridge. It also has this T-Temp technology to help keep food, or in my case beer, fresher for longer. We also have this extremely precise design. It's like the equivalent of shrinking the bezels on a TV, so this can actually squeeze into tighter spaces, giving you the most internal fridge space possible. We also have TCL's Wash and Dry, which apparently is a lot more efficient than rivals. It looks pretty sleek. I know I'd like one of these in my house. And like the fridge, it can eliminate up to 99.99% of bad bacteria through heat and steam, and it includes a fresh on mode that keeps your washed clothes moving on a gentle cycle for up to 10 hours, so if you're out when the wash or dry finishes, it doesn't just sit there and get wrinkly. That is very smart. As I say, I will leave links to all the best tech in the description below if you want to find out more, but the highlight for me has to be either the phone, the TCL 50 Pro Next Paper with that Next Paper key, or the X11H TV, or that new A300 series fancy lifestyle TV. Between the three, if you could take home one with you right now, which would it be? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time back at the studio on the Tech Jab.